Hello, we are now live on Facebook and YouTube. You're very welcome to join us.
Hello.
I will put you, Des Joe.
Oh, you can see me now.
Well, I had just done me on for a moment.
With your beanie.
Yeah, I'm just trying to introduce us. My beanie just about fits.
It does. Is it awkward with the microphones? Headphones, I should say.
Yeah, and when you buy a beanie or hat, you might have a special hair in there, which is my DNA. You know, it's very exciting. Right, no, we are here.
What are you doing? Getting all ready. So we are on YouTube and Facebook.
We are live on YouTube and Facebook, which is cool. I think I look funky in a hat.
It's just gone 4 o'clock, isn't it, here in the UK?
It has. We've got about 4 minutes or so to go, and then we'll be back with you properly.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a special screen for you, which is this one.
Ooh.
We'll be back in a minute. Hello, we're back again.
Hey.
There's Jojo.
Hello.
Sporting a baseball cap.
Yes.
Yes, a Pure 24/7 Radio baseball cap. And where can people buy such amazing item, Jojo?
Well, if you go on to pure247radio.org, the website, and there's the shop. Go on to the shop tab, and You're doing it as we speak, and you just scroll down. Oh, page 2. No, page. Is it? Oh, yes, it's on page 2. Baseball
so
cap.
the beanie is
there.
on page 2.
Ah.
And there's the bean. That's the baseball cap. It's Stephen without a beard. That's really, really weird.
Yeah, we were just saying this about the anniversary of he's had a beard for a year now.
These are a bargain, by the way. They're 12 quid each.
Yeah,
And
that's
they're
good,
awesome.
isn't it? Yeah, they are good.
Right, should we just go live on air?
Shall we go? Let's do it.
That was the level as if you're listening on Pure247 Radio via app on the smart speaker, and also you could have been listening on the website radio player.
Woo.
Now, if I just go to there we are. If you have a look at your webcam,
Me.
no, not you. If the people watching are looking, no, don't send us your webcam. That ain't going to work. If you go to Facebook or YouTube, you can see us on there. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
We are on here.
We are here. We are
for
here.
the high-low game, which is very exciting.
Yes. Oh, you got the music ready?
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, I remember. Oh, well, didn't we have a plan for that? You're going to do some... Oh, we were going to do some sound effects. We're going to bring, like, things to make sound. I just remembered now.
But we haven't got that
We had a
far.
bit of a busy week, haven't we? And we can share something of that in our highs and lows.
I have thought of a way of playing a sound,
Oh, yeah.
but I can't do it right this second.
All right, well, never mind.
No,
Next week.
I know exactly what to do to have some stuff,
Oh, clever.
but I don't have it now.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, moving on to highs and lows. How do we do this again? Because it's all very new doing this on Facebook and YouTube and the radio.
The high-low game, I guess, that's not new.
No.
Doing it in this way is.
Yes.
Because we haven't really done it this way.
So the idea is we want to share what's been going on in the week, and you can join in.
Because it's very effective in the studio.
You're too hot.
Well, the thing is, I want to sell the hat. And I don't want it to be too greasy. And here's the other thing. The hat looks cool, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Right, cool. So I just take that off. Cause,
I'm all right with my baseball cap because that's meant for the summer, isn't it?
And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with a beanie. So where we live at the moment, it's freezing cold.
Yeah, actually.
And a beanie is not overkill at the moment. It really, really isn't, because it's actually very, very cold.
Yes.
I feel like my hair's a mess.
Oh, God.
I know I haven't got a lot of it, but, you know.
Are we going to play the game?
We can play the game if you'd like.
Yes. Well, so you can get in touch with us, hello@pure247radio.org, or on any of the socials to let us know how your week has gone. And we start with the lows so we can finish on a high. What's your low this week then?
I will come to my low, but Andy Brown's already got a low.
Okay, cool.
Andy Brown says, my low point has been travel disruption on the commute to and from work on several days.
Oh,
That always sucks.
that is sucky. Yes, annoying. I wonder why that was then. And more than usual.
Leaves on the line.
Too hot.
Actually,
Too cold.
We haven't actually started. Hang on a minute. We're not actually on Facebook.
Is it not?
Just give me a
Oh,
moment.
okay. So normally we put a social media message about the high-low game, and people can send in their highs and lows for the week.
I forgot to start Facebook. Hang on.
I don't know how you're doing it all, actually. I'm just sitting here, and you're doing so much. I'd like to help, but all the buttons are over that side of the studio. Yes, you can get involved. hello@pure247radio.org or WhatsApp, Facebook, X, and the other one, Instagram.
We are live on Facebook, but I forgot to hit go. Basically. So we're on YouTube. That's all good. And Facebook, I forgot to hit the start button. But we're there now.
Okay, better late than never.
Well, like British Rail of old, gets there in the end.
We do. So yeah, do you want me to share my low point then?
Yes, just
So,
while I do this, we're good.
Yeah, Andy Brown's just come in with his low point. Some disruption there on travel.
We're live on Facebook now.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I love the hot weather, and I know it's not a heat wave because it's got to be 10 days or whatever, but it was definitely felt like a heat wave. I think it's cooled down today, but what I don't like about the heat is the flies. And
bag.
we, isn't it annoying? You just lie down last thing at night, you think, oh, right, we're all snuggled, and then. And the other one was
That was just me pretending.
the zapper thing we have in the kitchen, the electric fly killer.
Proper semi-commercial fly
Well, we were
thing.
sitting in the kitchen, and honestly, it was like this dying fly. It was making such a racket. It was like, what are you doing in there? It was flies are real high pitched. Well, it was even more high pitched than normal. So yeah, I've my irritation this week, and my low point are the flies who've been particularly irritating, and I don't know what's happened to them, but they seem to be able to dodge when you're trying to catch them. The speed of flies these days.
Why are you trying to catch them?
Well, slap them one or get them out or
Yes,
something.
slap
Get
them
rid
one.
of them. I don't know.
Yes. You know that thing you see at the end of the film, no animals were harmed in the making of this movie. If we were making a movie of living in this house, it would be many flies were murdered.
Oh dear.
Happily.
Oh, it's been, So
We had
that's
to evict a bee. We didn't kill the bee. That got evicted.
No, we like bees.
We
don't
look after the bees. But the flies, no. Sorry.
But they won't, I don't know. They're just so fast. There is this theory, isn't it? They do live at a faster zone or something. I don't know. Flies just...
Maybe.
Anyway, that's been my low point. What about your low point? Have you got yours?
My low point was Thursday was horrible.
Yes.
I mean, being very blunt and honest, Thursday I didn't know we'd be broadcasting on Friday anymore.
Oh.
Ever again. It was a very dark day for all sorts of reasons. However, by Thursday midnight, it was a very different situation.
Well, I've got to say, though, the show must go on. You carried on, didn't you?
The afternoon show was a rough one.
With all
I was fairly raw.
But you kept going. That was amazing.
I did. Because it matters and it's important. And even if you're not feeling great, and I felt awful on Thursday, and we're still here and getting stronger. And actually, all of a sudden, we're much stronger for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Which means I can tell you about Pure Media the magazine.
Ooh.
Again.
Which
was launched on Friday for the May edition. Well, Pure Media the magazine wasn't launched, but
no. But the May edition.
The May edition was. You can get the... let me just get the right website open. I do have like 500,000 websites now to try and remember. I've just got a new one as well.
That's an exaggeration there, but still, I understand.
Oh, is it now? So there's Pure Media Family.
Mm-hmm.
There's Andy Berry. There's Berry Bunch.
Yep.
There's Pure Media the magazine.
Yep.
There's Pure247 Radio. There's Project 7. Which is a different name.
Uh-huh.
There's the blog for the Berry Bunch. There's the blog for Andy Berry. That's 8.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You don't know if you're coming or you're going.
We've got a few. So, if you go to the shop on puremediathemagazine.com, puremediathemagazine.com, you will find some very, very exciting things. And one of the most exciting things on there is the May edition of the magazine with the picture of the lovely Emma Heath of Star Recovery, who is our cover image, spotlight article. We've also got a spotlight on Andy Brown. I phrased this quite nicely earlier. I was quite chuffed with myself.
It is an excellent magazine. It really is.
The latest edition is out now, featuring Emma Heath from Star Recovery on addiction and redemption, plus Andy Brown on sight loss and faith, and so much more.
Fantastic.
Grab yourself a printed version at www.puremediathemagazine.com/shop.
Fantastic.
We should make that into a jingle.
Do you know what? There's so much bad news out there, so much, going on. And this magazine is just full of good news and good stuff. Yeah.
We've sold quite a lot.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
At the moment.
Absolutely brilliant.
We've already sold 5. They haven't even arrived yet. It's bank holiday and all that. And they'll be here. They'll be out by the end of the week without any question. But yeah, we're getting quicker at that. So thing is, when we started in February, we weren't printing.
Yeah.
It was just a digital magazine. But then I wanted a copy to hold because I much prefer a printed magazine. When Sorted Magazine stopped being Steve Legg's baby because he passed away last year, the magazine version stopped, the paper one. And I don't think that's ever going to come back again. But I really missed having something to hold. So we launched our magazine, Pure Media the magazine, which is not a men's magazine, by the way. There's stuff in there for men and women and... As of June, there's stuff for children and families too, even more so ever, of course. But yeah, it's available now, and I got really excited because we started to print them because I wanted a hard copy. And then we said, there's some printed versions available, and people said, can we have one too? So we sold quite a lot. I think we got 3 out of the 20 we ordered last month.
Yeah.
Do you know what? By the way, is our first one.
Do you know what? I think we've moved on to highs here because the magazine is definitely a high, isn't it?
It's absolutely a high.
Is that your high for the week, is it? Or have you got a different high?
I need to do Andy Brown's high first.
Okay, yeah.
So his low point was travel disruption. You've taken me off on a tangent. I think it's about that seat.
Is it? Do you think?
Because when Peter sits there, he takes me off on a tangent too. It's true.
So high point from Andy.
Right, his low point was travel disruption. Yep, that sucks. His high point has been enjoying the nice weather this week.
Yeah, that really cheers you up when the sun is out. Absolutely fantastic.
It cheers most people up. I get very happy that I can wash things and dry them faster.
I think it was my high point as well because my birthday was this week. So that was my high point. All the lovely food, lovely presents. Yeah, just gone.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't that just gone?
See,
Yeah.
that's the week we've had. I forgot my own wife's birthday from Monday.
That is it, isn't it? Now you've got me questioning it.
It's the 4th of May, which means the 28th was the Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. The weather could not have been more perfect. I don't know, as I've experienced such good weather on my birthday, and it was just an amazing time. And so I totally agree with you, Andy Brown, that weather was awesome. The sun came out for my birthday for a change. I often have cloudy weather and rains because April is a time of showers and rain, but not this birthday. So I was well chuffed.
You're going to break into a Lord of the Rings. Not this day. Aragorn, when he was before the black gates of Mordor. It's not this day.
No.
No?
Not
Can you tell
today.
we watched Lord of the Rings recently?
Yes, we've been quoting it all week.
We were quoting it inappropriately as well.
Yeah, so I had a fantastic birthday this week. So it's a good month to have a birthday. I do feel sorry for some people who get birthdays near Christmas or in the colder months. You know, what do you do with your birthday? So I do like April as a month for a birthday.
Is it possible to have a bad month for a birthday?
Oh, I just said, yeah. Well, I suppose not really. It'll cheer any month up, won't it?
I'm just asking generally.
Ah.
I'm not sure you can have a bad birthday month.
No, I suppose not. I just think if it's Christmas Day, your birthday, then it's, I don't know. That's difficult, isn't it? But still, yes, I had a great time. Did you say your high? You didn't, did you?
I think my high was waking up on Friday morning. And let's just say that everything had changed overnight.
What a difference a day makes.
What a difference a day makes, 24 little hours.
There's some massive wisdom in Jesus saying there's enough problems in one day and one day at a time and all that.
Can I just say thank you to all my groups of trustees?
Yeah.
I got 3 of them, and they were all beautiful and brilliant in different ways.
Yes.
Because it was this is how I phrased it. Thursday was a dark day. It's like the sun had gone out, S-U-N. And then by Friday morning, it was like the sun, S-O-N, had still been shining, but I could see it again.
Oh.
That's what it felt like.
We need friends going through difficult times like that.
We need friends, and we have some amazing people in our lives. It is phenomenal. We don't always talk about them because that's part of our life, I suppose, because we live a lot of our life publicly.
Yeah.
But we have some great friends who we don't always
Absolutely.
talk about or shout about, but they know who they are.
Yes. So
Yes.
that's the high-low game. We play that around the
I feel
table.
like you've taken me off on a tangent.
No, I'm trying to keep us on high-low.
It's like a Friday afternoon with Peter and he's not here.
And we haven't got hot chocolate. We should have a thing. We can't have hot chocolate. We could have something.
Got a hat
couldn't
on.
we got a hat on, yeah. So you can get in touch with us. Hello at Pure247Radio.org, WhatsApp, or any of the socials. And we're on till 6. So, we will love to hear from you, whether it's here on Facebook, YouTube, or when we're back fully on the radio. But we haven't stopped being on the radio, have we? Because it's still going on.
No,
as
the
we
radio
speak.
is broadcasting on all 3 formats.
Mm.
The smart speaker, the radio player on the website, and also, of course, the app.
Do we take a break on this one for
At
music?
about 1:30.
About 1:30, okay.
So you've got to keep going. You've got to keep talking.
I've got to keep talking.
Yeah, you should shut up. So I don't know that's difficult.
Oh, you said you wanted a story, didn't you? Because I found an
Have you got a
interesting
story?
one.
Have I actually done my high? I think my high was the amazing people who got behind us.
Yeah,
Because we said,
definitely.
look, this is where we're at. And they all said, let's help.
Yeah, it was
So that was
amazing.
really cool.
Yeah, we are not alone. Who
See?
says that? Is that
So
another
that's
Lord of the
real.
Rings?
You are not alone, Frodo.
When all light goes out, you'll
It
have
is.
this
We
light.
keep on quoting Lord of the Rings from the film.
But I mean, J.R.R.
not on
Tolkien was a Christian, wasn't he? And he's in, and the basis of is the Bible, and is all of that. So it's good. So you want this story? A new study has found. You love hearing those words,
I
don't
like
you?
new study. I have fun with a new study.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing about new study. New study, £20 billion was spent to work out if you run into a wall, it hurts.
Oh, really?
We can
I hadn't
confirm.
heard that one. The top.
I would happily
this
take the
one.
20 billion for that one.
This one's, I don't know, let's see what you think. The top home compliment we can receive. So a new study has shown that 43% of adults, one of the highest compliments they can receive. And I think this is a bit weird, but your home smells so good. I don't think I've ever heard that before. This information comes from a study of 2,000 adults that looked.
Peter and I had looked at this study.
Oh,
which is
really?
fine.
I've not got it signed off. It's not. See, we have a system; it gets signed off.
Well, we have a system that works if people actually obey it. But if Peter didn't do that, you see, he's taken us off on a tangent now.
Well, no, but
we can carry on with the conversation.
okay.
It's fine.
Well, I hope so because I don't know about the smells and stuff because I get allergic to any
did
smells.
talk about this because I talked about this in quite a knowledgeable way, as if I had spoken the last year and a bit, speaking to Anne Lord Jackson, who I have infused information from, who I've had
Yes.
who I've.
So do you want me to scrap that then?
No, it's fun. We can do that.
Well, I was just thinking you can get these plug-in things, can't you, to make the house smell nice?
I talked about that.
And you can get smelly candles as well if you've done that. But I can't cope with those kind of smells. So actually, if I went to someone's house and they had things like that going on, I'd be like, where's my antihistamine? It would be very... I mean, to be fair, we have to do that in case people have pets, which is a whole different smell, isn't it?
I honestly would like to see a resurgence of cigarettes back in the world if it means getting rid of vapes.
Oh,
Because I cannot literally breathe around a vape. My throat shuts down. I'm not saying cigarettes are good, so don't go there. However, I would much prefer to see a resurgence of cigarettes back in the world
hang on a
rather
minute.
than vapes.
Hang on a
'Cause
minute.
What?
That is a total tangent. We are
Well, it is,
talking
because
about...
the thing is, a cigarette is really bad. It will kill you of cancer. It just will. They're horrible. They're terrible.
it
but
can,
a vape
yeah.
actually stops my throat working.
Yeah, but what's this got to do with complimenting you on on your home?
I don't know.
You see?
I'm not saying I want to see cigarettes back. I would just rather see cigarettes back if it got rid of vapes.
I've caught you. So we're talking about
I'd like to
compliments.
see cigarettes and vapes go, but that's a different story.
We're talking about compliments to people's homes.
It's a rant.
And having pleasant aromas. But the other thing is, there is nearly 9 in 10 agree that nothing beats relaxing in a clean home. So we're talking about cleanliness, a good. I don't know what a good vibe is. Did you talk much about good vibes? Maybe we should focus a little bit on that. I mean, I must
Sounds
admit,
like Beach
we've
Boys,
had people come to our home and they said, wow, your home is full of peace. And I've gone to other people's homes and gone, oh, this is relaxing. That's what you want, isn't
I've been
it?
to some
Relaxing
homes where you
homes.
think, I'm just going to leave because I think you need some serious psychological counselling.
Well, and I think that's what they mean by good vibe, isn't it? Is you can feel the tension if things aren't right in a home, can't you? But you can also feel that family feel, that good feeling when someone's got a nice home, a home of love and compassion and peace.
Love it. Actually a beautiful compliment. We've had people come to our home and say, wow, it's so peaceful here. We don't want to leave, which is lovely because we do try and create a peaceful home. We work really hard at that.
I mean, I know some homes you go to, there'll always be a TV on, whether it's in the kitchen, the lounge. It's just a thing. I've been to homes like that. It's just how they live. Or someone might always have the radio on. Other homes might be completely silent. And it depends. I suppose it depends. No, it's a bit noisy. No, that's not right. We do have quiet zones and quiet times, don't we?
We deliberately have quiet zones
because we need to. Yes. It's never not very quiet here in the studio, is it?
No, not when you start.
You can hear it all around the building. Never mind. But yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? People want a clean home, something with a good vibe, and the smell. I just found that weird with the smell, because you might. I don't know. I just didn't think that people would be thinking about that. That's just. I found that sort of weird. But maybe I'm weird for thinking it's weird.
I wouldn't want to comment, darling.
Oh, so so I can sign this off, this one,
You can
and
sign
make
that
sure
off.
nobody talks about smelly houses. I'm sure that's not really what it was about. What's the date today? I remember
It's
the 4th.
4th of May, Star Wars Day. That's why I played the Star Trek theme tune, because I haven't actually got anything from Star Wars, like the Imperial March or anything.
No, crazy.
I thought we had it on the system. Why have we?
Yeah.
I don't know. We need to fix that.
But then, was it Adam who was talking about the new sort of Star Warsy
Holt.
thing?
Yes.
Was that last week, or was
Last week.
And was it Andor?
Andorra.
And he was actually saying that's quite good.
So far, it's quite good.
So far, so good.
There's always that caveat. It's okay, and it's not got much
it
to be
is
concerned of yet.
It is amazing, don't you think, though? It started in 1977 and it's still going strong and it's still so very popular. It's quite amazing.
Andy Godfrey, our movie reviewing legend extraordinaire,
Yeah.
he felt old because I said I was born the same year that Star Wars started in the cinema in 1977. The year that God said the world needed Star Wars, but more importantly, an Andy B.
And Andy B. What a year to be born.
I know.
Absolutely fantastic.
Right, should we play a piece of music and come back?
Yeah, okay.
We'll do that and come back with some more chit-chat in a minute. If you want to get involved, you can do. Just let us know your highs and lows, and we're doing that live here on Facebook and on YouTube. The Facebook's now working because I hit the start button.
It does help if you press go.
There is a lot going on over here.
I know.
I know you're not complaining. So we're going to come back in about 4 minutes after this from the Stone Roses. And if you're listening and watching on Facebook, well, we're just going to talk about you for a bit, really. Right, we forgot. I was going to stop at past.
Yes.
But anyway, thank you for joining us. We're doing this every week. I need to fix the webcam because it's sort of moved a bit since we fixed it. But anyway, we'll be back for this next week.
Yeah.
And then obviously Friday with Peter live on air.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But if you head over back now to the radio, we're still there. We're just playing a piece of music. So bye from Joe.
Bye from Andy.
And bye from me. And we'll see you again soon.